welcome today. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the root chakra, Mother Earth. We all are existing on the earth, but we need to be more alive on it. And the ancient, they always know that this is a world, it's a realm, it's a dimension. We can choose among ourselves where we want to live on. But on this earth, for us to be more connected to it, we know a body, it have a chakras, it have an organ. There's a pathway for the body, how blood circulate, how the mind function with the brain, with the entire endocrine and exocrine system. So what we have to understand is this is an earth, it have a meridian, the chakra, the flow. The flow of this earth, how we can flow our energy on it, is the same flow of how a body, it have a vein, it have a neurons, it have a synapses contact. All these process that are happening on the body in a metabolic way, we need to exist on the earth exactly, and we can go beyond this mindfulness. We can go beyond this connection from the root as we are aligning our chakras going on. And as we know that the earth, it have a meridian on its own. It have a body that a flow as much as a body have a chi, as Chinese talk, or Tai Chi, or Reiki, or acupuncture, or somatologist. They know, they understand that the body is made out of energy as much as anything is made out of energy. And energy can never be created nor destroyed. It depends also in a human form that we have an energy that is all around us, that we can expand the frequency of it, the vibrational connection with our body and the aliveness on the earth, not just to exist on earth, because most of the people we existing on earth, but we need to be more alive on it. And when talking about more alive on earth, or the connection with it, as we open up our root, all this, it depends by the techniques. People meditate, they meditate to enhance the connection with themselves and the awareness of the creation or the universe or the consciousness, so that they can be more aligned, more focused, more alive on it, not just being existing. So what you must understand, that as the earth it have a globe, or it's flat, but it comes back to there's a ground, there's a soil. This soil, we need to plant a seed. That seed grows and it becomes a tree. But a seed, if you just put it not on the under the ground on the soil, it's just gonna be existing on the earth as a seed, but it won't grow and become a tree. So what we must understand and what we must learn from this scenario is we must ourselves connect to the earth and awaken our root, so that we can get the root of who we are. Because we have to go back to the cord of the it, just as much as we have an umbilical cord that connect the mother and the children. So when you talk about the earth, but it's one of the most important thing, that most of the important thing for you to be more alive to earth, you need to eat a meal that, or a diet that is based on the life that is coming from the tree, life that is coming from the seed, life that is coming from the earth itself. The more you eat fruits, vegetables, because they are growing from the earth, the more it's giving you that energy of you to be connected with the earth itself. You need to understand that you must ground. You must take your time, not just to always wear shoes and go. You can take off the shoes and you can go to beach. If you have a beach, you can go to the forest, take off your shoes and just understand the connection of your food, and then you become more connected to the world, to the ground, to the chakra itself of the root. This is the root. We're talking about the root. The root is where things is coming from. The root, the origin of the net, of the earth. as it's our nature for the human. But this human, it needs awareness of a being to enhance it. So when we give the connection of the human and a being, what actually is happening, we're giving the capability of a human to be guided by the being. So what do you have to do for us to be more connected to the earth? They say the earth, they talk about the energy that is coming from the sound, that the earth is just, there's a sound. The more you become more awakened, the more you can hear the different sound of frequency that you hear from the world. You can just hear sounds, the vibration of the sound. That's why it's important for people to go to the forest, just to go there and meditate and hear the sound of the nature that is coming to your mind, the oscillation of the brain when it's taking those vibration of the sound that is coming from the forest. The more you connected to the forest itself, they say the forest is where the spirit lives. Why do the forest, or why is the spirit choose to live at the forest? Because the spirits are more connected. They need more connection to the world. They need more connection to the spirit themselves to live. We are a spiritual being, but the connection, the contact that we have, the contact that we can give to the world, it comes back off among ourselves. We have to meditate on the root chakra. The root chakra, Mother Earth, Gaia. What does it mean when you connect in? What is it going to happen when you connect to? How can you connect? You can understand that the world is made of a sacred, or the geometry, there's a pattern. And the pattern is so complex that you don't even need to understand the complexity of it, but you can become more connected to this pattern, to this geometry. When you're meditating, you enter in the geometry of the world, the geometry of a particle that you want to meditate on. That's why you need to understand that there's a certain type of music that you can hear, the 432 hertz. What are those frequencies? If you understand the concept, or you have ever been exposed to the concept that is from the science itself, it talks about all this, everything is sound. It's just the propagation of a sound, the wave. Everything is made out of a wave. So the wave, how you can interpret, or you can become more connected to the wave yourself, it's among ourselves. How are we expanding above vibrational frequency? So when you understand, it's either with the frequency itself, whatever the different type of amplitude, that you can give it more energetic wavelength, or you can have a lesser wavelength. That, please understand all these things. It's a concept that we must live upon. We must understand this concept. The more we understand, or when we become more connected to the earth, to the root, the more we getting all that is. It's not only about being connected so that you can, don't focus more on the wealth of it. The wealth is not determined by the money. The financial is a part of wealth. That, don't focus your mind on the money. Let the money come and focus on yourself. But the things that we are more concerned about is become more spiritually connected. But for us to be more spiritually connected, we must first cleanse the body, the human, so that the body, it can be more connected to the spirit. It can be more connected to the world that we live on. The more they talk about that, there's an ether, and there's an akasha, or it's one of the 5 elements that made the creation, the world. As much as we have all these other elements from plutonic solid, so you must understand that for you to be more connected, from aligning your chakra from the root, all of these chakras to the crown, they need steps by steps, but you must first connect the root. You must first connect the root. If you're not connected to the root or the human itself, you're not gonna be having a capability of enhancing the upper chakra, because that's the lowest chakra of a human. Because the root is, it's just the body itself, and we use the body as a temple. this temple, it needs prayers, it needs energy, certain energy for energy to flow, the energy of the universe, the energy of the world, the conscious flow, the crown to be able to be more connected to the world on itself and go beyond the dimension and transcend. You need to have the root chakra open first. You need the root chakra open first. Is the transport, is the ship. You can't travel with the ocean or on the ocean if the ship or the boat is not well aligned, connected for it to be able to transport you, and then you go where you wanna reach the destination. The first thing first, you need to have a body that is clean. It's important you eat clean, right? It's important that you eat clean. The meal that you eat, it needs energy of where you wanna enhance your frequency. The more you eat more of a meat, not to say you mustn't eat. If you feel like you wanna eat meat, balance your diet with the natural meal. The chakra of an animal are not aligned to the chakra of a man. We are not an animal. We are more than an animal. The animal spirit, the animal chakra, they are more connected to the lower level of the self. And us, we need to go beyond this level of the mindfulness and beyond itself on in. But when you, the things that I want to focus more on is how we can open up your root chakra, open up your root chakra, open up your root chakra. What I'm saying is how important the root to the man. It's just as much as when you know the root of your ancestors, you know the root of the father. You have more, like the life, it becomes more difficult if you don't understand the root of where you're coming from. You don't know where you're going. So that's why it's important. That's why they call it the root, is the connection of the earth to the world. You're getting more alive to the earth. Open up yourself to allow yourself to be more connected and be more alive, not just being existing. So when you start being opening up to open up the root chakra, that's why you're gonna start to see how things are. You start to see the world, how the world is. You're not only seeing yourself, but you're on the world itself. You're seeing the life that is happening all around us, all around you. You're gonna start understanding the connection of each and every oneness of the each and every existence in this world. You're just existing as an individual or an object that is separate from each and everything we are seeing it in ourselves, because that's why they talk about, when you see how the universe or the balance or the yin and yang, how they're all connected. There's a good and there's a bad. When you're talking about the world, it's all happening inside yourself. It's all in us. It's all ourselves. Ourselves, we just have to give the capability or access to get more connected to the world itself. And we have to be more alive. Just allow yourself to be more connected to the root. Just understand the activities that you need to do. Meditate more on the root chakra. Meditate more on the root chakra. Meditate on the root chakra to open it up. When you open up and it's open, you don't need to be told that it's open. You're just gonna feel the connection of yourself, the event, the people, all the activity that you do. You're gonna feel more alive on them. You don't need to search for the passion or the purpose. Just open up yourself. Just open up your root, and you connecting to your human potential. You are accessing the DNA that is connected, the chromosomes or the mitochondrial DNA that is more connected to the dark matter. That's where all the energy is. That's where you can go beyond the Akasha record, the information that, because all, that's why they say everything is an information. All are existing right now. You just have to open yourself. The more when you open yourself, and then you get access to the Akasha record, the information that is of your own unique expression consciousness in this world is just gonna be connected to the Akasha record. The information is gonna be aligned to yourself. The information that you're gonna be getting is gonna be guiding you. You're gonna be opening up your inner self. You're gonna be opening up the inner self to be more connected to the human potential. All these are all connected. All these are within you. That's why the gurus, what they do, they tap information from your mind, because information is just there. You ask them question and they tell you to unblock the all this, the psyche, their connection with the world, or the root. It's so clean, it's so healing, that they see information that they guide you. You get guided from them, because the information, the blockage, they see the blockage that is happening in your life. That's why they just, I don't know how can I say this, but it's just like a doctor out there can understand the human form. It's all, the disease is all right here on the body. They just come and heal what they have to heal, and then the flow is gonna happen. So you are awakening, or you just healing yourself, so that there can be flow between yourself and the higher realm of the root chakra, or the higher connection of yourself. So what's happening? You should, when you're talking about the mother nature, we talk about the color green. Green represents nature. When you talk about the green, we're talking about representation of the nature, because each chakra is represented by a certain color. So the color, it have a certain frequency on itself. The colors, it have a certain frequency on itself. The day that you can be wearing certain color, it gave the meaning to, or it open up the certain chakra in yourself. So it's important, if you're working on opening up the root chakra. How red, it means danger. This, on the chakra representation, they use red. Instead, they don't use green. Green is, they talk about this, it's more connected to the heart, the heart chakra. Think about it. Think about it. You need to have more plant-based meal, or you need to have more life that it's more loving. The love that you give, it's gonna connect you to the world around. When you open up the road, it's gonna connect you to certain people that they're gonna guide you to their life, because it's information, man. Everything that you do, it's information. You just getting access to the certain intelligence and knowledge that is gonna come in you. That's why we say it's an energy frequency. They attract, all this attract. Your aura is gonna attract the certain intelligent or information that it will need to guide you beyond on your life. The job that you can have, it can guide you more beyond in your life. You must learn to let go and think that you understand, because really your understanding, and it's all about getting over it. You need to understand the situation, the life, what's happening right here on this world, especially by the time where we live right now. You need to have more emotional intelligence. You need to be more alive. It's all these are happening right now. You just open up your world, just open up your way, just clean on yourself, just clean your body so that it can become light. The more it becomes light, the more it's gonna elevate you to the levels that you wanna be on the existence. So it's important, just open up your root chakra. Just open up your root. It's more important to open up the root. The ancient always taught, they know about this. They know about this. You can follow the different type of an ancient, and you can study the science. Science is gonna help you a lot. As much as you're gonna study the spirituality, it's gonna help you a lot. The more you become more exposed to the information or the knowledge, the more that information is gonna guide you. And when you working on the spiritual path, the information that is gonna come to you is gonna be an information that is helping you to go and be more connected to the life that is of your own. the purpose. It's gonna be more connected to your purpose. The purpose, what's gonna happen when you're living in purpose, you're not gonna feel the tie, you're not gonna feel heavy of the body. You're gonna be light. Everything that you're experiencing on the world, it's just gonna be more connected to yourself. You're just gonna feel alive in each and every moment of your life because you are in the flow. You're given the life. The life came to you. Your life itself. It's just open up your root. Just wake up on opening up your root chakra. Have a beautiful day. Have a lovely life.